This is Van Vicker Vibes.
Hello everybody. Have you ever been in that situation where people try to prompt you into getting things done because they think it's good for you or is going to work for you? Well, I've been in that situation for a while and I've fiddled with the idea for a while. Friends have told me, Van, you've done TV presentations, you've done radio presentations. I think it's about time you did your own show. Yeah, it sounded good, but I guess I didn't have sufficient motivation. Played with the idea for a while, it didn't happen, didn't materialize. But I finally found my epiphany, and this is the outcome. I just want to let you know that don't take for granted what motivation does, what inspiration does, or enthusiasm does for you as a person. It plays a hefty role in getting things done. My epiphany, I found it, and I want to tell you, welcome to Van Vicker Vibes. Cheers.
This is Van Vicker Vibes.
Today's vibe is more of what we would call a starter. You know, when you have a 3-course meal, the very first one to bring is a starter, and then you go into the real meal and your dessert. Well, that's what today's show is about. Have you had that opportunity where you had to celebrate something huge, something special in your life other than your birthday? Well, that has been my situation. October 16th, gone October 16th, was my wedding anniversary. I got married October 16, 2003. And God help me, my wife had never ever had to bang the date in my head. You know, where some guys out there where they just don't remember these important dates for some reason. And when did you get married? And then they'll be like, okay, what is the date of your second child? And they will also be lost. I remember I saw a video on TikTok, where this guy went for a game show and he was asked, final question, worth $70,000. Mr. Kofi, when did you get married? And the wife knew that this was it, because it should be an easy one, isn't it? So she's all dancing in the back, in the crowd. But then when she looked closely at the husband's face, she realized that it was dropping and dropping and he was becoming sadder and sadder. That was when she realized that, dude has forgotten when he got married. And I'm sure she could just reach out and strangle him from wherever she stood in the crowd. Guys, especially to the guys, you need to know that women are very particular about dates. So do your best to remember. It will save you from being strangled. All right?
This is Van Vicker Vibes.
So as you rightly computed, right? It's been 20 years since I've been married. And I've had lots of people ask me, Van, if you've been married for 20 years, then how old are you? When did you get married? Did you get married when you were 2? Is the big question. Well, it's funny. I got married when I was 26. Interestingly, I think I was ready, I was in love, and I would do it again if I had another opportunity. No regrets. That is not to say that marriage hasn't got its ups and downs. It's a thorny bed of roses, if you know what I mean. Okay, so since it's a really special day, October 16, 2003, we decided to go somewhere and do something, well, more like go somewhere where we've never been before. And we agreed to go to Greece and Italy.
This is Van Vicker Vibes. This is Van Vicker Vibes.
Every week on Van Vicker Vibes, you stand the chance of winning some fantastic prizes. How? Quite simple. Week after week, I will ask you to perform certain tasks. It could either be that I will ask you to do a rendition of your favorite song, or act out a scene from one of your favorite movies, or send us an interesting video, anything interesting that I'll ask you to do. As simple as that. And you can win great prizes here on the show. So week after week, be ready to perform those tasks. Be ready. Don't say I didn't warn you.
This is Van Vicker Vibes.
The lady you just saw didn't win anything, all right? Nothing, nada. It was just a simulation of how we intend to do it and what you should expect. It was just an example for you to see how easy it is and how you can win those prizes. So you want to make sure you are here week after week to learn about the task, and those sponsors will be willing to give you those prizes. Now let's come back to my 20th anniversary travel. We went to 5 cities, 2 countries. It was marvelous. 12 days of pure bliss, fun, no stress. Did I just say no stress? I lied. It was stressful and fun, but quite stressful because the tour travel times, we needed to meet it. And then catching a flight here and there, we had to catch up with those. And then even on the ferry, we did a 7-hour ferry just to enjoy the experience. I think I have videos of that. So this is what I'm going to do. I will ask Wilburn to play more of my travel videos at the end of the show. Next week, I want to see you again. The Van Vicker Vibe show will be here proper. Remember now, this was just a starter. All right, next week will be the actual meal, the real deal, the martini shot, if you know what I mean.
This is Van Vicker Vibes.
So I would love you to go to the comment section, all right, and pass your comments. I would love the feedback. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Week after week, I will bring you inspirational stuff, motivational stuff, thought-provoking stuff, so that you and I can grow and achieve what we want to achieve. Stay easy, love life. Peace, baby.
Depot on the beat.
This is Van Vicker Vibes.